are classified as B and A. There are those that are in the middle, and there are those that are other roads. Now, we have done a lot of roads which are called low-volume seal roads, but there has never been any provision for maintenance of those roads. Remember, during Moi's time, all Kenyan roads were potholes. Now, we are going back there. There is no maintenance fund for these roads. So how do you continue making roads if you can't maintain what you have? So some of these thoughts around the maintenance levy is actually supposed to the fuel levy is supposed to receive some money for maintaining the roads that we already have, even as we open more tarmac roads. And that, I think, is a structured way of doing development. So it's really not something of, and there is nowhere you can't borrow.
Is there agreement on who should administer this and how that fund should be shared? Is it through CDF?
You see, when devolution was formed, some of those responsibilities were supposed to go to the county governments. But you also understood that these were some of the lawmakers belong to the National Assembly. So they put that levy in terms of maintenance in the CDF kitty.
No, let me tell you.
At the national government, because tell me, who is more better placed with the necessary infrastructure to do and inspire development in the counties up to every other village, if not the county governments, in a devolved unit?
Allow me to correct this.
From what
I'll give you an opportunity.
From what I gather, you see, even from a county perspective, our priorities when it comes even to road maintenance, we have not that support that they are talking about, and in fact, it is very minimal. And when we are trying to do that, the only roads that are classified to be done by the county is the one to get to some of those homes. These are small access roads, zile za kupitia kwa mguu. Those are the only ones the counties can do. But you also find that when we are having the conversation, and this is why I said an honest conversation, because it cannot be an honest conversation that only favors where you sit. Okay. Because I would want to believe that Wamurada would be a governor one day. And I'm telling you that when that happens, she is going to be the first one to indicate that this money should have been appropriated.
Yeah, let me say this. In this country's development, especially in the road sector, is very well structured. We have institutions that are specialized in road construction and maintenance. Some of these institutions is Kura for urban roads, Kenha for highways, and Kera for rural roads. Now, when it comes to the 10% of the fuel levy that is given to Kera, let me correct that. It's not given to CDF. Member of Parliament has absolutely nothing to do with that money. It is given to Kera. So if the county government wants to reign over Kera to point at the roads that needs to be maintained, well and good. But let me say this. That 10% goes to Kera, which has regional units. In my county, it has a unit. It has the expertise and management that does the management of the roads. It is not the member of parliament. The member of parliament only points, this road is having very many potholes. This year, please consider putting it. CDF, yeah. Put it, not CDF. This money is with Kera, Kenya Rural Roads Authority, coming from the ministry to Kera. Okay. Yeah? So there is no contact between the two. So I don't see where the competition should come in. Okay.
There is contact.
So where is the contact?
There is contact, because when you have the responsibility of indicating what is to be done, and you are only doing it within the only section within your own constituents, then you find that you have no county vision to be able to do this. This responsibility doesn't have the wider vision of a county. Because a county development plan. Remember, when you are doing special planning, when you are doing urban planning, when you are doing all those things, they are done by the counties. They are done by the municipalities. But then, how can we